Good morning, YMCA family. Happy Friday. It's Angela Williams here with a very awesome 10-minute core workout. Okay, so just your body, no equipment, a mat if you want, have a towel, have water near you, take breaks as you need. And if you want a double awesome core work, you can always repeat this video, okay? So about 10 minutes, we're gonna start with our warm up, and I want you to just find your nice grounded center plank. So hands under shoulder, feet back. Now if you need to separate your feet a little bit for stability, I want you to do that. Think about spreading your palms out, fingers spread wide, press your palms into the mat, and then press out through your heels while engaging the legs, driving the belly button in. So this is our foundation. This is everything that we'll build upon in any kind of plank position. I want you to be able to breathe through this. And we're gonna hold. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to the knees. Roll out the wrists. We're gonna warm up. Second move, dead bugs. So I want you to think about starting here, knees bent 90 degrees, knees are in line with the hips, okay? You're gonna extend your arms forward, and as you bring your left arm back, your right leg's gonna push out, but make sure the lower back is on the mat, stays on the mat. So this is a little bit of work for our mind. It really gets the core warmed up, but it also starts to make that mind-body connection. So slower than you want to go, and a lot of times I have to really think about it at the top of the movement, like, okay, which arm, which leg? All right, good, breathe. Inhale. Good, nice and slow and steady. If you're feeling that lower back lift up off the mat, tuck your pelvis just slightly, engage through your belly button. One more. And good. All right, so spider climbers, so hands back under the shoulders, feet are back, starting in a wider base. We're just gonna build onto that plank. So all we're gonna do, start to get those legs, hip flexors going. Here, step it in, step it out. So foot goes to the outside of that hand, abs are in tight, back stays flat. Breathe in and out with your movement. Good, 4 more. One more time, each leg. Good, drop to the knees. Last warm-up move, we're gonna go in that lifted tabletop position, okay? And then we're just gonna drive the legs back. So it's gonna look like this. Everything's in line, wrist, elbow, shoulder. Spread those fingers wide, curl the toes, lift the knees up off the mat. Now, if that's enough for you, stay right there. Lift and extend. Lift, extend. You got it. Breathe out as you push back. So we're just dropping the heels towards the mat. Should feel like a good little stretch. 3 more. Last one. Perfect, guys. All right, so you should feel nice and warm. You should feel just a little bit of sweat coming on. Warm up good. Now, we're gonna start where we left off in that warm up, okay? So we're gonna lift up into that tabletop. Some people like to call it bear position. And then we're gonna release the hand, okay? So we're gonna do round of that, and then go right into butterfly sit-ups. So reset, everything in line, palms under shoulders, curl the toes. Now, if you need a wider base, take a wider base. I want you to think about not letting the hips rotate too much side to side. Abs in tight. You want to keep that nice flat back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it down. Butterfly sit-ups, one of my favorite. You can always turn these into crunches if the movement is too difficult. So, soles of your feet are together. You're gonna bring it all the way back. Abs in tight, palms together. You're gonna slightly tuck your chin when you come up, but I don't wanna close off that airway, all right? So, you're gonna start to roll up, breathe out. Tap fingers to toes. Reach arms behind you if you'd like. Fingers to toes. You got it. Nice roll up, keeping the airway open so we're not completely tucking the chin to the chest. A more advanced move, you could bring and meet feet and hands at the center here. But for today's purposes, I'm going to stay right here. You know how I love my breathing, guys. So, connecting breath to our movements. One more time here. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna stay in this position, okay? We're gonna work high boat to low boat. So any of my yogis out there know boat pose, right? Awesome core movement in yoga. So option one, you can always stay in that high boat. So you're gonna be here, you're gonna lift, fingers are pointed, hands, palms are at your knees. And if you're ready, you're gonna extend your hands, extend your legs. Low boat, right? Keeping that airway open, chin off the chest. High boat and low boat. Shaky is good, guys. Shaky is good. Remember to breathe. A lot of times in core work, we want to hold our breath, but that's not doing us any favors here. Last 3. Come on, stay with me. Drop the heels a little if you need it. Good. Pull the knees into the chest. That move is one of my favorites. Let's go to the side. Side plank. And we're going to bend and dip the hip. So I prefer these on my forearm. If you prefer it on your palm and long arm, that's totally fine. Okay. So I'm going to stack shoulder over elbow. I'm going to pop my feet up and I'm going to dip, dip. You can always drop that bottom knee, dip, dip, dip. Opposite, if you want to make it harder, lift the leg, dip, dip. You got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Going for 12 here. Same options. 12. 4, 3, 2, 1. You got it. All right. A little row your boat. So Similar to what we did with the high boat and low boat, we're gonna keep a high boat position and we're gonna simply get our upper body involved to really focus on those obliques, okay? Also, lower abdominals fired up. So, start here, engage the legs, flex the feet, arms together, side to side. If you need to, put your feet down. Breathe, pretend like you're holding that paddle. You got it, keep the airway open. Chin off of that chest. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Let's finish with 30 seconds of plank hip dips. My favorite. I prefer these on the forearm. You can always come high plank, okay? Forearm, make an 11. Stack shoulders right over the elbows. Put your toes together if you can. Find that perfect strong foundation plank. Dip side to side. Last move, guys. Come on. You got it. 15 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Nice way to finish. Feeling those obliques. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, okay? Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you next week.